Cool. Welcome, my beautiful, beautiful friends. Welcome to this call that actually just came into my universe while I was at the 7 days in Langkawi. We were talking um, about how we start to create our life and our living from points of views that have been handed down to us from generation to generations, right? It's literally like an heirloom that your grandparents saved their children and then they pass it on to you. So those which are actually the ways that way of living and the way of life that you are expected to create and to have. I'm just going to put everybody on mute if you don't mind. And whenever anyone wants to say anything, just unmute yourselves, please. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. So it's like, it's like you start a life, you're born into this beautiful, you take a body and you come into this beautiful reality, into this beautiful world. And somewhere you all come into this world with, if I could call them, with certain choices that we are looking to create in our life, with certain, I wouldn't want to call them hopes and dreams, really. I wouldn't want to call them plans. Yet somewhere you come with a certain agenda that, okay, I have that agenda. And it could be in certain lifetimes that we call them as karmas. In certain religions, we call them as karmas. In access, we call them as choices. Choices made from awareness and choices made from unawareness. And obviously, when you choose to create something from unawareness, what you choose to create, what you land up creating is something that's going to be contributing to you. So we come lifetime after lifetime, and when we come into that agenda to be able to create something, the day we take birth is called our birthday. A day that's for celebration, a day that is supposed to remind you to be happy, that we choose to say, oh wow, today I'm born. So let's have a party, let's call our friends. So what if yesterday I was bloody dying down in the dumps, and so what if after my party's over, I'm going to go back in the dumps, right? So how many of us actually look at our birthdays like that? Year after year, year after year, year after year, we wait for 364 days to go by to actually be happy. So, this year is my 50th birthday, and everybody's been, what are you doing? It's a big birthday. You're turning 50, and what exactly are you up to? Are you going on a holiday? Are you going to a party? Or what is it? I must admit that just for those few moments, for those few those few moments, I did tell myself, yeah, it's my 50th birthday. I've got to do something. You know what? I have to have a party. So I got after my husband and I said, guys, you know what? Let's just have a big party. I sat down to make my list, and my list was a rather big list. And out of which, when I actually went through the list, I realized there were not more than 10 people I wanted to celebrate my birthday with me, to be with me as a part of my happiness, as a part of some disturbance. I wanted to see who that is. Just a second, guys. Okay, so all right. So, and then that's when I said, okay, I don't want to go. I don't want a party. I want a holiday. So I jumped on option holiday. And then we began looking at all the exotic places that I wanted to go on a holiday. I looked at Leh, as at Ladakh. I began looking at backwater. And again, I stopped and I asked myself, is that really what I'm wanting to do? And that began asking questions because I was telling myself that I have to celebrate my birthday. Yet there was a certain amount of I wouldn't call it anxiety, but there was a certain amount of irritation that was coming up with it, which was telling me that, hey, why am I doing this? Why am I going to the have to? And that's when I just stopped and I asked myself, okay, stop. Just stop for 10 seconds and take a deep breath. And now ask yourself, okay, body, okay, being, what is it that you would like to do? What is it that you would like to do for your birthday? What is it that you would like, where would you really like? And what came to me was, I just wanted to be home. I just wanted to be with my family, my parents and my husband and my kid. Just
Hi, Chana, sorry, but there's a lot of disturbance.
yes, I know. I'm kind of muting everybody who's coming on. I'm sorry about that. So I'm again going to get down to being the muter here and mute everybody. Okay, is that better? Yeah? Can you hear me, Muffy? Okay. So then what I came down to was that, I won't say down to, but what the awareness came to me was that, yes, what I'd really like to choose here is just to have time to do and be what actually gives me that joy. So at this moment, in these 10 seconds, what's really giving me joy is the idea of just spending time with my family. And that for me is the idea of my having a good time, my celebrating my birthday. So people would turn around and ask me, so how does that make it different from any other day? What if it didn't have to be different, guys? What if that difference that you are looking to is what is having you create less joy and less magic in the other 364 days that you keep waiting for that one day to bring you? And everything that is. Can you all please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So celebrating our living is the topic that we are discussing today and that we're going to be looking at and seeing what all can show up for us. And I really would like you all to look at your life. Don't go back too many years. Just look at probably the last 1 year that you spent and look at those moments of celebration that come to you immediately. That the moment you say, oh, celebration. Oh, yeah, I remember that party. Oh, wow, I remember when I bought my new car. Oh, my God, we went for that fabulous holiday. So how many can you really count on those fingertips of yours? Maybe you go beyond 2, 3. If you're lucky, maybe 4. So what if every moment was a celebration, guys? Would you even be able to count them? Or would you just live them? Would you just be that? And would you just live every moment as a celebration, creating from that celebration, creating from that joy? Not looking for a reason to be happy, but just being the happiness. So, when we my point of view here, you don't really have to agree with that, but my point of view is that when we start to look at a birthday, there's a lot of expectations attached to that. A lot of projections that we put on to our family members, that we put on to ourselves, based on what is happening in your society, based on what is happening within your friends and within your family. So you're supposed to have a party and you're supposed to do something to set that day apart from the rest of your days. In other words, you're telling yourself, so this is the ceiling to my happiness. Everything else has to be less than this. Wow. Oh my God. That makes me just feel so uncomfortable. I don't know about you guys, but it made me feel really uncomfortable. Because you know what? I am choosing today. I'm choosing to have a 365-day birthday. And I started that from the 11th of May 2017. It's going to be an exact month on my birthday. And I started to celebrate it by gifting myself the Lankavi class, and I've chosen to actually gift myself something special every day. So what if I could just gift Chandana, something special that is my life and my living, and I don't have to look outside for that. I don't have to look beyond. I don't have to look at parties or look at leaving my house for a holiday. How much could you start to create from there? And how happy would your body be? How much could your body start to gift you if you could start to be that gift to your body? We just got over with a very, very, very fabulous 3-day body class with RD Sir yesterday. And that was again a gift to me that I chose for my birthday. I said, okay, my body, what would you like? And my body said, I want a body class. Yeah, I just want to be there. I want to receive the body processes. And I said, okay, babes, you're getting it. So when I gifted myself that class, it created such a shift in my reality that since yesterday and today, I can actually see this. When I say I would always say I can sense this change. But today I'd like to see, I can actually see the change. I've gone beyond just sensing the change. I can actually see the change. I can see the change in my body. I am receiving the gratitude from my body. I'm receiving the joy from my body.
Wow, Chandana, wow.
Oh,
amazing.
Anita, I love you, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with all of you because, for me, it's been as a child, I always complained because my birthday always came in June and I never had my friends around me. They were all traveling or I was out of town. So I never really landed up having a party. And then I went off to college, and then from college, I was back home during the summer vacation again. So again, I never had a party. So someday I would say, what is this? I would have parties, but I would not have parties the way I wanted to. I didn't have all those kids who were my friends because they were always traveling, or I was always traveling around the summer vacations. So eventually my mom would have a party for me in July when I was in school. And it was never the same thing. And this time I actually stopped and I actually asked myself, you know what? June or December, November or March, I really don't care. It's my body. It's my birthday. This is the day I chose to come to this world. This is the day I made my choices. So what if I can actually be the phenomenons of that every day of my life? And what if I can actually be the phenomenons of my choosing every moment of my life instead of waiting for that one day? And everything that doesn't allow all of us to be the phenomenons of that, can we all please destroy and uncreate it all? I assume you say yes, right and wrong, good and bad, but online, boys and beyonds. Yeah, so birthdays. Another thing that comes up with birthdays, besides the expectations that you have from people around you and from yourself, which you project into your universe, along with that is a very interesting and fabulous discussion that we had at the 7 days, which I'd love to talk to all of you about, is the predictability, the predictable reality that we create. So how much of our reality is actually predicted by us before we can even take that first breath? You get up in the morning and you know what you're going to do at 9. You've done it at 9 and you know what you're going to do at 9 o'clock at night. So where is that magic? Where is that wonder to the day? So everything that is, can you all please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So, the predictable reality that we so love, that we choose to create as a way of being well organized and well planned, what shows up is actually a destruction and a decaying of your reality. There's no creation in predictability. There is.
मेरे को tang देगा ना?
Okay, Suruchi, can I send you the tang?
Oh, sorry.
That's fine, not to worry. I loved it. That's the unpredictable part, huh? Celebrating with a tang. Yeah. So we were talking about predictable reality. Yeah. So how much of our reality is actually predicted by us? And when that doesn't fall into place, we make our very life, our very living so wrong because it didn't show up the way we had predicted it to. What if the magic lies in the unpredictability? What if that is what is the space from where you can actually choose to create? So everywhere that you fear that predictable reality and that unpredictable reality and would choose to have the predictable reality, can you all please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and cock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So today we have with us some fabulous facilitators, some fabulous people from all over. And I just can't stop asking myself, how did I get so lucky? Oh my God, how did I get so lucky? So we have wonderful Ratandeep Singh on the call. And I'd love you to be with us, RD sir, talking about celebration of our living. And is he there? Is he? Okay, so whenever he's on.
I'm there.
Yeah, you are there. Thank you for being online, and thank you for, I know you had such a busy schedule. Thank you for taking the time out. So nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me on the call. And yeah, celebration, like you very beautifully put across, you don't have to wait for an occasion to celebrate.
Yeah.
What if every moment of your life is a celebration?
Yes.
In fact, personally, I don't enjoy celebrating birthdays because that just gives you an indication of 1 year gone by. It's got a notion of going old and aging. Why would it have to be
Voice
that?
is sounding.
I think is
I
it
have to
coming
put myself
from
on.
if I mute myself, will it?
No, I put myself on mute, so you can go on. Yeah.
Reality is we look at the. I think what's happening is that I've got two systems on, and that's what's causing the problem. I can just mute this. Just give me a second. Yeah. Now how's it? Is it okay now? Yeah? Okay.
Yes, it's fine. Perfect. Cool.
In this reality, we look at occasions to celebrate. And we look at doing something special during celebrations. Even in our work, for example, most of us go to work and then we come back in the evening and the weekend we celebrate. Monday we are down again going to work. So when you separate yourself from your reality, then you need occasions to celebrate.
Yes, so true.
So that's why I love what Gary said, that there's a difference between being joyful and enjoyment.
Yeah.
When you want to enjoy something, there's a start to the enjoyment and there's an end to the enjoyment. So if you're celebrating your birthday, you celebrate your birthday on the day of your birth and you end it on that night and it's over. But if you're living a joyous life, every moment of your life, you're celebrating every moment of your life.
Absolutely. How true is that? Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
enjoyment involved. It's just joyful living.
Yes.
Joyful living is doing things which you enjoy doing and not doing things which you don't enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So
And what if you
I don't enjoy going for exercises and workouts and walks. So I don't do them. I enjoy lazing in bed, so I do that. And
Yeah,
that's joyful.
so true.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is actually so it's kind of strange because I was thinking of the same thing today. And I said to myself, it's amazing how we look for reasons to celebrate and how to celebrate. I have to celebrate, so I have to do something. What if instead of the doing something, what if you could just be that celebration and just start breathing in that celebration and breathing it out in every moment of ours, right? And then what could actually show up would be so much more, so much grander, so much greater. So everything that doesn't allow that for all of us, can we all please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong.
It's at
Poison.
the gems of wisdom that come out of you. Beautiful, yeah. I'm so amazed at you. Thank you for your beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Showing me
Thank
that
you.
possibility. Yes. Because actually, for so many years, hey, mommy, that's my mom, guys.
Hey, how are you doing, darling?
Wonderful. Thank you for being on the call. So, in fact, I'm just going to mute you, okay? So, in fact, it's really strange. But when you start to get out of looking for celebrations and looking to create reasons, you have that moment of saying, oh, you know what? I'd rather have a glass of wine today to celebrate. And maybe 10 seconds later, you don't want that wine. You probably want a glass of Coke or a glass of water. What if you're drinking, whatever you're drinking it like a queen with the elegance of being in a wonderful glass. The Coke is the same, the wine is the same. It's the way you create from that. It's how you receive from that that becomes a celebration. It's not what you're getting the glass of Coke or the glass of wine or whatever you're choosing, but how are you choosing to receive it? Are you choosing to receive it with the elegance of being in totality with it and saying, oh, you know what? I would love to have that with the elegance of being me. Instead of just saying, yeah, okay, I'll just take the glass and I'll drink it down and just put it down. And okay, I had the most fabulous champagne, but you really not enjoyed it. You really not been that joy and that celebration of having your reality, right? So how many of us actually disconnect from the joy of celebration and start to create that predictable reality of what should give you celebration and what is considered a celebration? So everything that is, can we all please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Yeah, so we had wonderful RD sir on call and as our chief guest today. And where is he? I don't get to see him right now. Is he? Or did I mute him? Did I unmute him?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. So we were talking about how, what if our life was a celebration, right?
Yes.
So how much greater can we all be from there, from that space of creating so much more?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I just like to add here that in this reality, we try and put everything in different cartons or different boxes. This is work time, this is serious time, this is play time, that's enjoyment time. And even though the jobs we take in, for example, we don't work at something which is joyful for us. So when we're slogging at doing something, we want time off to go and enjoy yourself. What if you're living and your work and your joy was all rolled into one?
Absolutely. How wonderful could that be, right? It's really strange, but when you start to look at life like that, which is just so not done in this reality, you're just so not allowed to look at that that area of life because it doesn't exist in this reality. But when you actually go on that, playing with that magic of every moment being fun, what you start to create is just something that is so phenomenal that you stop for a second and you actually ask yourself, hey, is this even real? It's just that phenomenal. As we grow older and as our kids grow up, and I, as a mother of my older one,